You spend the first portion of your life learning lessons. This is what chapter 1 is. To me, the first 25 years of my life have been chapter 1. This has been learning lessons, failing. You're going to have failures all throughout your life. I've had a lot of failures. Learned a lot of lessons. Been taught a lot of things. Gained a lot of experience. And this is what chapter 1 is all about. Getting the tools in the right place, learning the lessons, going to the classes, digging out the hole to put the foundation in. When you're looking to build a structure, a tall building, you don't just build it on the flat ground. You have to dig the holes. You have to learn the lessons. You have to go deep. And the taller you want to go, the deeper you have to bury, the deeper you have to dig. You cannot build a mighty structure on a weak foundation. And so the 25 years worth of lessons, experience that I have, it's been accumulating. And same for you. It's all been part of the plan. You get to the point in your life when you know that chapter 1 is over. You'll know. For me, today, chapter 1 ends. Chapter 2 does not begin for another couple of days when I arrive back home from my flight. But what do you do? Chapter 1 will not end until you have really been taught a majority of the lessons. You will fail your entire life, especially if you're continuing to grow. The man that has not failed has not tried anything. You'll continue to fail, you'll continue to learn, but the core principles, the core foundations of life, when you learn them, when you experience them, when you fail them, this is chapter 1. So when you move on to chapter 2, what does this entail? Well, chapter 1 is all about building the foundations and preparing. And chapter 2 is laying the groundwork. Now, like I said, I am just finishing chapter 1 today. And so, I have not read the book of life. I may have written a little bit in the blurb, but there is no table of contents. You cannot predict the future. You can build the life that you want, sure, but you cannot predict the future. So I don't know. I'm going through this journey just as much as any other person at this point in their life. But what I do know, I've accumulated a lot of tools, a lot of power tools, a lot of hand tools, a lot of equipment, a lot of random things, a lot of information, and a lot of skills in my chapter 1. I've dug a very, very, very deep hole. Ready. Building the foundation. And as today comes to a close, the concrete has been laid. Ready for the start of chapter 2 in 3 days. This is a little intermission in between letting the concrete set. So you've got all these lessons, all these skills, all these experiences, things you can utilize moving forward. So what do you actually do? Well, I can't speak for everyone. But as I'm coming to this point in my life, what I'm doing is starting chapter 2 out, how I mean to continue with the rest of the book. The beginning chapter, the opening chapter, is all about setting the scene and finding your footing, understanding the characters, understanding what's going on. And chapter 2 is when you start to learn, you start to build. You'll learn throughout your entire life. but putting things into practice. That is where chapter 2 starts. So, for me, I'm starting out chapter 2 of my life with an extreme form of discipline. I had a very strange relationship with discipline over my life. I was very weak-minded. I was not disciplined at all. I got fat. I was riddled with chronic pain for over 10 years. Life sucked because I wasn't disciplined. Ate all this sugary shit food. Never cooked for myself. All the processed shit. Didn't exercise. Smoked weed, smoked cigarettes, drank alcohol. All the fun stuff that are just detrimental to your health. And I was learning. I was learning the whole time. But I've beaten all my addictions in chapter 1, specifically in the past few months. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. I don't eat shit food. I don't hate life. And I don't suffer with chronic pain anymore. I've come to realize the true beauty of life. And that's because I've dug very deep and learned a lot of lessons and made a lot of mistakes and failures. So moving on for me is putting this discipline to the test. I'm starting out with an extreme challenge. I don't want to call it monk mode because it's not. It's more than that to me. This is the true test of my life, of my capabilities, of my discipline. I've been uploading a video every single day for the past 80. Today's day 83. I've uploaded at least one video a day. I have the discipline. I know I do. Because I'm striving for a much larger goal, this huge building that I want to build. I'm going to build. And so for me, chapter 2 starts out with discipline. I always found that having an exact time-bound, regimented day never worked out, because as soon as one thing goes askew, then it just throws off the whole thing, and it doesn't work out that well. But I have a list of tasks that I will do every single day. We've got a 2-month challenge. 2 months because I think I'll be moving on to the next place after 2 months. And so the next 2 months of my life are going to be disciplined. And I'm going to truly put this physical body, this creator, this world to the test to see what's actually possible in 2 months. Because I'm here to win, right? I failed enough times. I failed plenty of times. I'm not doing it anymore. Willingly, from stupid, pointless stuff. I understand that life is simple but hard. Just do the right things more and the wrong stuff less. So, what's 2 months, right? I've eaten enough shit for a lifetime. I've smoked enough cigarettes for a lifetime. I've smoked enough weed for a lifetime. And they got me nowhere. They got me riddled with chronic pain. They got me hating life. So what's 2 months, right, of pure discipline? So I'm thinking alongside my daily vlog, I'm going to start a new series for the next 2 months, which will be daily, and it will showcase what true discipline looks like. I'm going to be tracking everything, recording everything, and uploading everything. Holding myself accountable having the external pressure from random people online watching me. And I hope I'm going to be doing it, right? I'm doing it. So I hope that it will inspire somebody to even at least see that I'm uploading every day and to consider making the change in their life, in your life. That's all it takes. Change. And you are the major factor to your better future, as the wonderful Jim Rohn would say. So, just a little bit of a life update. Part 2 of life coming soon to a screen near you. Watch along. See what I get up to. Watch the first episode and the last episode when it comes. But I'm here vlogging every single day for the next 1,000 days. More like 950 days from now, but I don't know where life is going to take me, but I know it's in the right direction now.